Positive psychology is the science of optimal human functioning and what it takes to feel good and function well. It's often referred to as the science of flourishing, the science of well-being. At the start of the movement, it was better known as the science of happiness. And there's lots of other areas that feed into positive psychology: optimism, meaning, positive emotions, and strength. So these are all some of the key areas, the key subjects within positive psychology. And positive psychology came along at the end of the 1990s, and it was an attempt to rebalance the field. So less of a focus on what's wrong and more of a focus on what's right in life. We're asking questions such as, what are the ingredients of a good life? What gives meaning to life? What does it take to be happy? What are the ingredients of flourishing? So these are some of the questions that we ask in positive psychology, and there's now a range of scientifically grounded practices that help people to feel good and to function well.
Some people think of positive psychology as positive thinking, and I think it's so much more than that. So it's about applying scientific method to the question of how do we bring out the best in ourselves, and the best in ourselves in terms of how we feel, the best in ourselves in terms of how we function, the best in ourselves in terms of how we relate with each other, how we organise ourselves as teams and communities. There's so much more to this. It's really like the human story can work out so many different ways. And it's really about how do we consciously put ourselves behind the intention of bringing out the best version of what we can be, what we can express, what we can give to the world.